Hey guys, it's Jessica Kim from Babaco, and I am sitting on the throne right now because we're going to be talking about potty training today. So there are so many different ways of potty training, and there are different methods, but I'm just going to break down how I potty trained Kayla. So I just read a couple of books, checked online resources, talked to my mommy friends. Shout out to you, Sarah, who's been so helpful to me. And these are just a couple of tips that really helped with me, so I hope they help you. Okay, so the first step is prepping them and getting them excited to use the potty. And you could do that by getting some DVDs and books. So what I used was Potty Power. It's like this whole DVD that just kind of sings songs and has a story about this princess going potty. And I don't know, Kayla really loved it. And she started singing the songs before I even started introducing her to the actual potty. And then the other thing is getting a couple of books. So this is just a random book that I found in the bookstore. It's called The Potty Book for Girls, and they have one for boys as well. And so you start reading this to them at night, and it becomes a story. She gets familiar with the whole process, and I think the key thing is to just talk about it and prepare them and just start saying, oh, when you are big enough, you can have your own underwear and your own potty, and just start talking about it for I guess like 2 or 3 weeks before you actually start pushing them to sit down on it. Okay, the next step is throwing out all your diapers. I know it seems so drastic, but that's such a key aspect of this whole method. And so you take them to the area where you keep your diapers, and by now they know where that is. And so you have a whole drawer full or a basket full of diapers, and you have them throw it away. And of course you're not going to throw them away because diapers are expensive. So what you're going to do is have a clean, garbage pail or whatever, and have it on their level, and you just say, hey Kayla, can you throw out your diapers? And so you kind of take them and you have to throw them out. You fill it all up until you have an empty drawer. You basically take them over and say, oh, diapers all gone. Okay, and then once diapers are all gone and they realize that, then you introduce the pretty underwear or the Superman underwear if you have a boy, or whatever they're really into, whether it's store or whatever it is. Just get them really excited. So Kayla loves the color purple and she loves butterflies, so I got purple butterfly underwear. And you have them put it on, and then you actually show them your underwear and say, look, you're just like mommy. Mommy wears underwear, you wear underwear. And you have to just get so excited about this whole process, and they start clicking and getting excited about it. So all the prepping is done, and now this is where the hard part begins. So the whole concept is you stay with them the whole next 3 days. So the first day is the worst, of course, and you just sit next to them, and I lined the couches and her favorite chair and things like that with liners like this, which is waterproof in the back. It's kind of similar to what potty papers are for dogs, actually. But you can use towels or anything that's easy for you to use around the house. But you have just underwear on, and you sit next to them, and you just go throughout your day. And then as soon as they start going potty, because they will just let it go because that's what they're used to in their diapers, you literally run them over. You sit them on the potty, and even if one droplet gets in the little potty or in the toilet seat, then you go nuts. You go, yay, yay, you did it, you went potty, you went pee-pee in the potty, and things like that. And you can give them stickers, and you can give them, if you choose, whatever motivates them. So with Kayla, she loved her M&Ms, so you give them an M&M or a gummy or whatever it is to get them really excited, and then they'll look at you really confused and be like, why did you just go nuts, and why am I getting all these great treats? But you will be surprised by the end of that day, or even in the middle of that first day, they will soon click that if they put droplets of water or pee in this potty, they will actually get amazing praise from you and some treats. So that's how you handle the first day. And then the second day you do the same thing, and then the third day you do the same thing. And you won't be surprised. By the third day, they will actually really, they might even ask to go potty. So good luck. Let me know how it goes. I know I just covered the very, very basics. If you have more questions, which I'm sure you do because I had tons of questions myself, definitely comment on this or email me, and I will do a follow-up video answering your questions, and maybe we'll get an expert involved. So, but keep 3 things in mind. So the first one is, definitely prepare yourself mentally, because it's going to be a lot of work for 3 days to a week, and even beyond that. Potty training is a big commitment, but you have to commit. Just with everything with parenting, a lot of it is depending on you, not the child. So you guys have to commit and make sure you're ready to stick to it, and don't go back to the diapers. And 2, stay positive. This is a big change for your toddler, and so they're going to need you to be the biggest cheerleader. So even though you're going to be very frustrated and tired, because it is very tiring, just try to stay positive for them. And 3, if it really doesn't work and you've really tried everything that you can, do not stress out, because you don't see 10-year-olds who aren't potty trained, right? So eventually it'll happen, but hopefully this is a great jump start to your potty training and diaper-free days. All right, I am signing out.